Hey yo, what's up everybody and welcome back to the Garden Dojo. It has been a little bit over a month since we last talked about the cold front and how that random cold affected my plants and the damage it did to them. And I woke up this morning, every morning I wake up, I check on my plants just to kind of see if they have any updates, any like new shit. And I got some good news for you guys, so let's go check it out. Alright, so the plants that were crazily affected that I had to get rid of were my carnivorous plants that I had. You remember the big ones, the pitcher plant, the Venus flytrap? Those had to go because there was no coming back for them, along with my coleus as well. Sadly, I'm very sad about them. But there were 5 plants that I knew for a fact that I could bring back, or if I just held out a little longer, I could bring back. But my fiddle leaf figgy, and my Song of India, I honestly thought were dead. Though I held out hope, but in my head I thought they're too far gone. There's no fixing them. However, I woke up this morning, came outside, and I got me some major updates. Your boy is super happy because one of the things that I've learned when it comes to plants is that when something heavily affected, like the cold front did my plants, or something that affected where they're like being killed off by something, cut them back to their most juvenile state, cut them as small as possible, and let them grow back. You know what I'm saying? Just let them do their thing, and if they really want to keep going, then they will keep going. You feel me? So let me show you how they look. I woke up to Ziggy. Look at that. Yo, boy, look at that. Look at that green. You see the green? See, I cut. You remember how tall Ziggy was? I'll post a picture here, but remember how tall Ziggy was? Figgy was. And I didn't think it was coming back. I cut it down to like just a little stick in the ground, put some mulch, give it a repot, and boom, look at that, y'all. Your boy is super happy. Also, the Song of India doesn't have many updates, but as you can see, those little bumps there, it'll focus, but those little white bumps is it growing out now? It is growing out. Same with this side as well. Those little white bumps, is it trying to grow out? And yeah, so that's gonna come back. Also, look at my cayenne pepper. Y'all remember how this thing looked out of the cold. Look at it now. It is thriving. Tomorrow's gonna get some more water, but it is thriving. Same with the cactus opuntia. Look at all that new growth. Look at all that new growth, bro. Your boy, what? Your boy is excited. Hey man, I came out with some good news today. But those aren't the only plants that got some new growth and some new vibrant life on it now. I'm gonna show you the other ones. As you remember, the pothos also got affected from the cold front, but look at it now. Look at all this beautiful, vibrant growth. It actually looks better. Honestly, I'm starting to think that cold front was needed in order for it to grow back healthier. Because look at this. Look at how healthy it's looking now. Like it's growing back slowly, but got some new leafage right there. Got some new leaf in there. It's just looking good. Same with the mother-in-law plant, the snake plant in the middle there. You see some new growth right there. And then also the one that I was super upset about, that I was so sad about, but now it's going better, is my monstera. Now I had to cut this back to a very tiny state, but as you can see, new growth, new growth, new growth, new growth, new growth, new growth, new growth. The moss pole in the middle, bruh. All this new growth, bro. I'm super excited for it. But yeah, so that's my advice for today. If your plant is showing that it has been affected in a major way, whether it gets a fungal infection, whether it is being has some root rot, just find the problem, cut it back, cut it to a juvenile state, and just let it regrow. Give it time. That is the saying for all my videos, is that you just gotta give it time. Just give it time, and it'll eventually come back. If you truly give it time, give it what it needs, water it when it needs to be watered, make sure the soil is good, it will come back. All right, it will come back. With that being said, let's talk about my new plants. All right, right here we have a peppermint plant. We have my Christmas cactus in the back. Christmas cactus is up here, and everything is looking good. Look at my cat grass, man. My cat grass is growing in amazingly. Same with the peace lily. It's growing back as well. That one also got affected by the cold front, but not as bad. Look how beautiful this leaf is. It's just shiny. Look at that, bruh. Looking good. Looking good. I also got some Salacias. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I also got some Salacias, and I got a Hoya because I want more plants that'll bring in more pollinators, such as butterflies and bees and whatnot. We also got a neon pothos. For those who haven't keeping up, I've been posting more YouTube shorts of the plants. Well, we got a neon pothos. Now we got 2 pothoses, and they're looking good. They're looking good. But I really love this one. Look at the colors on this one, man. Look at the covered on this one. I'm gonna rotate it a bit, but yeah. Now over here inside of my little greenhouse, we have my carnivorous plants. Now these guys, y'all know my favorites. I actually got them recently from predatoryplants.com, and look at them in there. So you got I got 2 pitcher plants over here. It is hot in here, so I gotta be fast because it's burning my face. And then I got my sticky paper and my Venus flytrap over here. They looking good. Look at all that. Look at all that moisture on there. Watch it, guys. I really like doing it for some reason. You're not supposed to do this, but as long as you're careful, it should be okay. Look at that. That's so cool to me. Now let's talk about the new homies. All right, I got a tomato here. Now as you can see, it is starting to get prepared to fruiting. It's starting to prepare to fruit, and I'm super happy about that because it really wants some tomatoes. And I have in the same pot some sage here, some English sage, and it looks good. I don't want to harvest that yet, but it looks really good. Over here, I have some hot red cherry peppers, also about to start fruiting. And then we just have a ton of peppers. Like we have a ton of peppers. As you can see, this one's already fruiting here and about to start again as well. Same with some of these. See those small little notes? See those small little thingies up there about the fruit. And then look at my cantaloupe, bruh. But it was super small. Now look at it, looking all vibrant, bigger. Just, bro, we winning now. We back at it. We back at it. You know, we got hurt. And now we back at it. See, you can't let it defeat you. You gotta take your L and then get a W. You can't just focus on the L. You gotta try to get a W. Got some more pepper plants over here, and yeah, we are thriving. We are thriving over here. Look at all this greenage, all this nice foliage over here. You feel me? All right, now last but not least, if you have been watching the shorts, then you are aware that I got a new propagation thing for my plants, and they are all doing well. Let's start at the top here. You got my pothos, my golden pothos here. Been rooting since the start. Like I've had this one rooting for a minute now. Like I said, I want to keep this in water. I got a big idea for a lot of these plants, but I want to keep this in water for right now because it is thriving in water. So I just want to keep it there. Same with my neon pothos. It is doing well as well. Just gotta get a little started. It just got put in not too long ago. But look, this is one I'm super happy about. Look at this. You see that root popping out? Boy, you see it. And then they got a new leaf too. Look at that leaf, bruh. Rah! Your boy is super happy. Got some rootage on the elephant bush here. None on here yet, but if you can see right there, you got some greenish there. So it is growing. And then you got some rootage on the eastern cactus, the eastern holiday cactus. More elephant bush, because we want to make our elephant bush that are in the pots a little more bushy. So we're going to add these to it to help it out. Now on my Christmas cactus, got some rootage there. You can barely see the line there, but if I pulled it up, there's the line right there. You see that little root coming out? Yes sir, yes sir. Another elephant bush here. Haven't started rooting yet, but hopefully we will get something soon. Now I bought my mother a Mother's Day gift, and I gave her a Calancho or a Flaming Katie. But I was like, you know what? I want a Flaming Katie again, so I went ahead and took me some cutting from it before I gave it to her. And then I got me some dill in here because we really want to grow some dill because my girlfriend wants to start pickling her own pickles and whatnot. So, yeah. All right, guys. So on the final, before we end the video here, I just want to show you what I'm working on, the new babies that I'm working on. I need a tripod between my knees like so. But as you guys know, I have been trying my hardest to get some lemon trees started, and I saw this way they did it on TikTok, and it actually is working quite well. So these are lemon seedlings. I'm gonna keep them in the bag until they get a little taller, but as you can see, they are all doing well. This is the only one that hasn't started sprouting yet, but even that one has. I got about 9 in a pot, including that one, but 8 have started sprouting already and showing little seedlings. And in this one, I have some garlic, but that one was just put in there, so we're gonna leave that alone. I'm not gonna bother that. But yeah, I'm super excited about these. Hopefully they grow. Hopefully I don't kill them anymore because seedlings are probably the hardest thing for me when it comes to trying to grow plants. Seedlings are really hard for me to keep good because they're so finicky in this stage. Like any wrong move and they can die. So I'm waiting till they get about an inch tall before I transplant them into a bigger pot. I'm just gonna leave them in the bag for now. Just leave them alone because they're doing great. Look at that greenage on them. These are actually the best looking seedlings I've had in a while. Like these are probably the better looking ones. And so yeah, I already, like I said, I did the whole process of the paper towel, germination, with the seeds, and then I planted in this and I put the paper bag over it because a humidity dome is definitely necessary when trying to grow. But look at that one right there. That one looks good. That one looks good. They all look good, but that one right there looks good. I think the first one to pop up though was the one in the middle, surprisingly. But yeah. So yeah, guys, that's the update for the Garden Dojo. The plants are looking better. Again, we took that L, but we're back on the horse. We're back at it again. You know, we just got to keep on striving to get better plants. You feel me? We're learning. You know, not everything we know is true, is fact. But we are learning as we go, correcting what we don't, what we knew that was wrong, and now we're getting better at it. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. I'll always cut a plant back if necessary. Like if I see a plant not doing what it's supposed to, like as it gets older, then I will chop that sucker down and be like, start over. You need to redo it because this ain't it. You gotta redo this shit. And I will do that every single time. I am not afraid to cut my plants back because I know that when you cut a plant down to its most juvenile state, it then takes all that energy it was putting for the entire plant and puts it all into that one small section, right? It puts it all into that one small section, and when it does that, it reverses that energy to help the plant focus on where it needs to focus. You feel what I'm saying? So as you can see, they're coming back. Now again, some plants didn't make it. I had to get rid of some plants, but that's a part of the process. You know, some plants just wouldn't make it. But for the ones that I knew that probably would make it, I did take some cutting from it. Because I think from now on, if a plant is not gonna make it, I'm gonna take some cutting from it and try my best to propagate it. Because if when all else fails, I'm going to at least try to save something from it so I don't have to go to a store and buy a whole new plant, you know what I mean? So yeah, just a little shorter video, but with that being said, I will catch you in the next ones, guys. Remember, if you have any tips, tricks, or suggestions to help me become a better plant parent, better gardener, drop them in the bottom, and I will definitely get to them. And thank you so much for the help, for those who have commented. Y'all are the best, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.